What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video, another Donkey Kong video. We're gonna do something a little bit different here. Talk about Smash. Today we're going to be updating Donkey Kong's moveset in Smash Bros. DK is one of my mains in every Smash game, although even though Melee is probably my least favorite to play him in, to be honest. But I feel like DK is a character that deserves a little more with his moveset, and not by much as many people seem, but I still think it was worth making this video to figure out that I think DK should get another moveset. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get this started, not waste any more time, and let's go. So let's start off with his basic moves and stuff. I feel like the basic moves, in my opinion, can be fine, like the smash attacks, the air attacks, the tilts, all that can stay the same pretty much. All those can stay. And also, we will keep the cargo throw as the same. However, with a few minor changes. Cargo throw will act the same, but down throw, cargo throw on the ground is probably the one I don't like using much, honestly. So I'm going to change that. You can still do it in the air to do your, toss them in the air. You know that. If you know the jump meme, you know what I'm talking about. We can keep that. But if we're doing down throw, cargo throw on the ground, DK will do his headbutt where he buries people. So yeah, DK's down throw, or actually no, not with the cargo throw. I'm an idiot. It's down throw just in general, I meant. Yeah, that one. But yeah, that will just be his headbutt move where he buries people. Yes, his down throw will bury people. And yes. So, spoilers, yes, I'm changing his side B. It will all make sense when we get to that point. And should we change up Donkey Kong's voice? Well, that's debatable. I don't really like his generic gorilla noises, honestly, for sure. But, I don't know, some people do argue to use the Donkey Kong 64 clips. I mean, if some characters like Yoshi have been using the same clips, I guess it wouldn't be weird, but I think we need to make sure it fits well enough for Donkey Kong in some ways. That's the only way I can see it working, but I would not be against the DK64 voice clips at all, because that's probably the one I go with, honestly, so, yeah. Okay, basic stuff out of the way. Now, let's get to the more special parts. The specials. So, start off with his neutral B. Do we change up his neutral B? To be honest, nothing will really change with his neutral B. I really debated using Donkey Kong's coconut gun. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, you'll probably die. I would definitely not be against a coconut gun being his neutral B, but at the same time, though, it's really debatable if you want to give Donkey Kong projectiles. That's my only argument, in my opinion. I say that as I'm going to talk about a special that kind of does that, but that's just my personal thing, and as funny as it is, I wouldn't be against it, but I just think the punching is more in character for Donkey Kong, honestly. Even though it kind of debuted when he didn't really do it, I mean, the only punch he's done in Donkey Kong Country before Returns and stuff was, like, his uppercut at the end of Donkey Kong Country 2, defeating King K. Rool, but that's about it, so, I don't know. And Donkey Kong 64 was kind of late that time, so yeah. But yeah, I'll keep the punch as the same for Donkey Kong's neutral B, so yeah. Alright, now side B. I'm changing up the side B now. Well, sort of. Side B will be Spinning Kong. Spin, that move. It's gonna be used the same way as it's always been. If you use it on the ground, you can spin and try to hit opponents, try to kill them. It also can be used as a recovery tool. I mean, if Captain Falcon and Isabelle can do this, Donkey Kong can do this too. So, yeah, Spinning Kong will be his neutral B. Or side B, I mean. So, yeah. Now, we get to his up special. That's right, we changed up his up special too. What's going to be his new up special? It's time for Donkey Kong to actually use a barrel this time, minus his entrance animation. That's right, we're using the barrel cannon for his up special. I was debating how to use this. This will act similar to Fox's up B, if that makes any sense, honestly. So, DK will get in a barrel, and you only have a few seconds to aim with the barrel where you exactly want to go. DK can also hit people while coming out of the barrel, but he could obviously get spiked. So while he can still get spiked, it's not as bad as you think, because he can still, it's hard to really land it, if anything. So that way, Donkey Kong wouldn't die super easily. So, yeah. Using a barrel cannon to recover, definitely the best thing, honestly. And if you can also use it on the ground and stuff to hit opponents, but you also gotta be a little careful when using that, so, yeah. Alright, that's his up B. Now his down special. I've had a stressful time thinking if I should change this down, because like hand slap in the air is definitely pretty cool to use as a spike, but on the ground it's so useless. So I was debating if I should, what can I go with this, honestly? But I've had a suggestion. I actually thought about it. I had the bongos as a suggestion, but DK hasn't used the bongos in a very long time, unless you count Mario Rabbids, but everyone debates his crossover games take place in a different time. But I don't know. The bongos wouldn't be a bad idea, but he hasn't used them in a while, so I decided not to go with it. I decided to give him another barrel. It will be him tossing a barrel. Now, I said earlier not to give Donkey Kong many projectiles to, but this will be a limited time thing. DK will pull out a barrel from out of nowhere, I guess, and just toss them forward, similar to how he does it in Donkey Kong Country. It'll have DK on it. And there's also a small chance a banana peel can come out of the barrel, because it's sort of a reference to, how much he loves bananas. So, yeah, banana peels could have a chance to come out of the ground. Similar to how, Peach's down B has a chance to pull out a bomb. So, yeah. Alright. But there's a one ticket you gotta think about. You won't be able to use a barrel. You won't be able to spam with this move. Similar to Wario's bite, you gotta wait a little while to use it. So even though it's a projectile for Donkey Kong, you wouldn't be able to use it for a while. I didn't want DK to be a projectile spammer or anything like that. Sort of to keep him trying to go in on opponents without projectiles and stuff. Kind of keep that type of playstyle. I know people argue with. So I think this is the best call in my opinion. Okay. And now for his final smash. We're definitely changing his final smash. It's a cool concept if it wasn't super generic. It makes this one so generic to other final smashes, but we're changing that. I had two suggestions for a final smash. The ending of Donkey Kong Country Returns. Donkey Kong leaps up to the air, charges up his punch, and punches the moon out of orbit to hit opponents. It's definitely really something, but I think this will be more fitting for Donkey Kong than just generic punches. But another suggestion I had is also a reference to Donkey Kong Country Returns of Tropical Freeze. When you defeat a boss, DK does a bunch of punches in a sort of cool, kind of cartoonish style a little bit, and I think this will be a lot more fitting, honestly. Something like that, a cinematic cutscene. And if you're at 100%, you will die instantly and go to the background. So, yeah, definitely two suggestions I had for a final smash for Donkey Kong. Definitely not the most creative in my opinion. I definitely have some other ideas, but I think it'd be better than just, a bunch of punches and stuff like that. That's just generic. So yeah. Alright, and do we need anything else changes, like his ults and stuff like that? His ults are pretty good, honestly. I won't really change much of that and stuff, but I won't really change up his taunts either, honestly, because I think they're funny. Although the side taunt is pretty boring. I don't know, maybe change up that. I'm not sure what it could do, honestly, or something like that, but I think it'd be a lot better than what he already had, so yeah. Alright, and I think that's pretty much it for Donkey Kong's moveset. So yeah, this is how I would make Donkey Kong's moveset, and while it's not the most perfect, I say it'd be fitting for the next Smash. And yes, we are going to get another Smash Bros. Game, whether you like it or not. My highest take is, Ultimate will not be the last Smash game. Don't piss off Smash fans, because they're gonna call you ungrateful. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this little video of Donkey Kong. This is likely the last video for Donkey Kong December. Find out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more. Later, folks.